Just checking what I've got in there, just for when we do it. I've got no idea half the time. Yep, got an idea now.
Guys, Dan Hendriksen here. We're at Torquay Golf Club today, and we're going to have a little look at what is in Leicester's golf bag. Lots of comments coming in asking me what he's going to be using for this year. So let's go and meet up with him in the studio, have a little look what he's got in that golf bag. What is in your golf bag?
I had to have a quick 5 minutes alone with him just to have a little look to remember what I've actually got in there.
So we're going to do a little what's in the bag with you for what you are going to be starting off the 2021 season with. I'm sure it might evolve as the season moves on.
I'm pretty sure it will.
So we're going to start off in the lower part to get us going with. What wedges are we chipping with nowadays, Bernie?
So, a little eBay job, a recent eBay job.
Yeah, I saw these come through.
We've got the Callaway McDaddy, but in the forged version, so the slightly
softies.
Yeah, slightly softer, higher range value clubs.
Okay.
These were an eBay purchase, so they're completely standard lie. Got the dynamic gold tour issue. I presume it would be an S200 in there.
Label.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the label is, but I'm pretty sure there'll be S200, so quite reasonably stiff.
Yeah, S2, they've got them written on the sticker there, S200s, yeah.
I've just got on there, I've just got the Tour Velvet 360 Golf
Any
by
extra
grips.
layers of tape or anything?
No, they're completely how they came.
And what lofts and grinds and bounces have you got in there?
We've got, they came as a set, so I've got 58 with 8 degrees of bounce.
Okay.
That's in the sort of raw finish.
Yeah.
You've
given them a good clean for this session.
I've been practicing a little bit. So
oh, well done, yeah, good.
And I've also got the 52 in a 10 degree of bounce. It doesn't say anything about grinds on there. I presume. Oh, it does actually.
Yeah, it does.
Grind.
Both got R grinds.
Yeah, regular.
So they've got a little bit of toe and heel relief, haven't they, on there?
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of a sort of.
So you can manoeuvre it around a little bit.
Yeah, different sole plates on there.
Any difference in lie? Are they?
No, they're completely standard.
Are they?
They're just literally bought off eBay.
Okay.
The other thing is we've both gone for the raw finish.
Yeah, we have.
We were when the raw finish came out. That was when we were sort of with part of that generation, aren't we?
The raw generation.
Raw generation. So yeah, I just like the look of them. Like they're non-glaring, which is good when we play in the sun. Rusty.
Yeah.
They don't quite spin as much as the original Trusty Rusties when they first came out.
They did
use to seriously spin, but I do like the overall look of them.
Yeah, they're nice.
So far so good.
So far so good. Okay, right, irons, because been a big change.
Big change. We used to use the Cobra MB-CB sort of combination. Yeah. In the dark finish. I loved the finish.
Did well with those.
I just fancied a change, to be honest.
Yeah, nice.
And we have gone for very old school. I think it's a 2004 edition Callaway in the X Forged.
Now, there is some history with these, isn't there?
There is, yeah. I mean, I've tried this year. I've tried to put together a set of clubs which I've had a bit of success with, clubs that I've really liked. So I've been shopping around, just changing to get into these, and these were my favourite irons, to be honest.
So you had a set of these back in 2000 and I want to say like 2006.
Yeah,
maybe
probably
7.
a couple of years after they came out. This was a set I had, and I kept them for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, because they were my old ones.
They were your old ones, yeah.
And you got on really well with those.
I did, yeah, and I only changed because I was in a position where I could afford some clubs. Yeah, I mean, until that sort of stage, I could really never afford new, so they're always a couple of years old. But to be honest, I've never hit anything better than these.
Yeah,
so
they're beautiful irons. They are.
I've gone back to these. I did again buy them on eBay, so I've just cleaned them up.
And they're standard spec?
Standard spec. I'm not someone like, I know we've done a video where you've tinkered with your clubs, even though they've come already sort of custom fitted from Cobra. Yeah. But I'm literally a field player, so I've been in here, I've hit all the clubs, checked out my yardages, made sure that visually they look right for me. I've hit them. I've done a little, some testing with them. If one was suddenly going left, say it was like the 7 iron at the set, then I would then have a look at lie angle. But generally they the flight's almost the same, and I've got a good gap in between them. So for me, that works fine.
What shaft have you got in there?
I've got, that was an S300 shaft. So I've gone slightly stiffer this year. I was using regular steel, so I've gone slightly stiffer.
Okay.
I've cleaned the shafts up. I've took the shafts out, had a look at them.
So the old original ones you had were Project X 6.0s.
They were, yeah.
The shaft.
I don't find a lot of difference between the 6.0s
and the S3s
and the S300s, to be honest.
Right.
And I've just stuck
what
on
grip have you got on there?
I've stuck on the MCC standard in the red black half chord.
Okay.
Mainly because that's what we had.
Multi-compound.
Had here. The colours doesn't mean anything.
You're not claret? No. Isn't claret your?
Yeah, claret and blue, but it's not. It's more red, isn't it? It's more red and grey, so it doesn't really mean anything. Okay. But on a
just
standard weight,
right.
No extra tape or anything like that. Completely standard.
Right.
So I've got 4 to wedge in them.
4 to pitching wedge, and then you've got another little.
This is never leaving
relic.
The bag. This is your dad's Pings Ing 2 2-iron.
Staying in the bag for this year.
Triggers broom. It's had like 10 different shafts in it and about 15 different grips over the years. This is my sort of go-to club.
How
I need to hit fairways.
What do you?
I can hit this between 220 and 230 through the air.
Can you? Proper power unit, isn't it?
If we're playing on a links course, which is running, I can get up to like 260, 270 with it running out.
Yeah.
That's got the ZZ65 shaft in it.
Wow, so that's a ping standard ping shaft.
Ping standard shaft.
Yeah.
Multi-compound. In red and black.
Do you know the lie on that? Well, I mean, it's black.
It's black. It's meant to be completely standard when it came out.
I wonder if it is anymore over the years.
Probably not.
Don't ever change it.
No. But that is a great golf club.
I wouldn't want to put that thing in the vice, to be fair.
No. So
okay, head covers then.
Into the woods, yeah. So we got the Torquay Golf Club one. It's our home club. It's where we work.
Yeah.
It's the home of golf.
It is the home.
Best course in South Devon.
Is that right? What's under
there at the moment?
It's a very non-clean.
It's a very non-clean. I've been practicing a lot. So
I see that,
it's a TS2 7 wood with 21 degrees.
Yeah.
On A1 setting, so completely standard.
Yep.
Standard loft, standard lie angle.
Okay.
And I've got a hazardous smoke 6.5 in there, 70 gram, the low spin version.
Right. Okay.
This has got mixed results. I love the look of it.
Not sure it's going to last.
No, I love the look of it, but I tend to hit the odd top with it.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's the size of the face. Yeah,
Does it give you a lot of confidence?
Not particularly.
You're not a massive. You don't like hybrids either, do you?
I don't. No, I've never ever had a hybrid in my bag. They go left on me, as we've done videos on. But
grip on that one. What grip have you got?
Grip. That's just what it came with.
Just the 360. So that 360 is great because of the manoeuvrability of the shaft and putting it into different settings. The 360 grip works well because you're not then trying to logo it up all the time and get it aligned. So that might change at some stage. I'm not 100%. I can't get the edge of that one. Yeah. Just whack it back in there. That'll do. Pop it back in there. Yeah. Okay. Next one. So we've got underneath the Scott Redman concept head cover. It's a little beauty, isn't it? Yeah, you like that one, don't you? We have got possibly my favourite club at the moment. Oh wow. There it is. Cobra. Is that the big boy one? Yeah, it's the bigger version. So it's just deeper face. Slightly bigger. It just gives me a little bit more confidence. So this is your 3 wood. What is that? Well, I've got it lofted up to 16 degrees. So, more like it's a 13.5 head, but I've lofted it to its full extent. Right. It's got my favourite shaft in there, the Tour AD Di7X. Yeah. In the black. Okay. It's the black version of the one that Spieth was made famous when he was winning everything. Yeah. I love that shaft. I tend to just put that in most of my clubs, and I've just got a slightly softer tour wrap on there for no other reason than it's black and it just blends in quite nicely with the colour. Do you struggle with those tour wraps in the wet? Do you ever get like it gets really slippery or slimy? Yeah, I mean I've not tried this one in the rain. Have you not? No, I've not played. I don't play in the rain generally. Cool, you remember that time I tested those on a couple of wedges? They were like soap and flying out your hand, weren't they? Oh my gosh, yeah. So that's under there. Okay. That's my go-to club when I'm not hitting my drive well. Big boy then. So nice little head cover there. Yeah, nice. UK Cancer, charity I'm supporting this year. Well, charity we're all supporting this year. Absolutely we are. And under there is the Titleist TS2 driver. Titleist TS2. So TS2. What loft is that one set on? I've got it on C3. It's on 8.5. I don't know what a C3 is. Hang on. Coming back. So
TS2 8.5, but it's set. I've got it on a C3 setting, which is basically 0.75 more upright and 0.75 more loft. So it's 925. I've got it in the same shaft as the 7 wood. I've got it in a 6.5, 60 grams, so fractionally lighter, hazardous smoked shaft. I find that shaft plays very similar to my Tour AD, to be honest.
So
yeah, I don't find a lot in it, a lot of difference in it. I do like that shaft as well. It's a standard shaft that you can get with that particular Titleist model. The reason I'm using the TS2s and the TS rather than the new one is basically I bought all the demo equipment off you, and I just put the driver and the 7 wood in the bag.
You couldn't sell those two?
I just thought I'd use them. I didn't have a driver or anything at the time, so that's why they've gone in the bag.
Nice. And then the grip on there, is it the
grip
360?
Exactly the same, 360. Came with it.
Came with it.
Not changed it yet. No.
Works well.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced on the driver yet, so that might change.
That might go before the grip goes.
Yeah. Oh,
hello. Hello. Nice head cover.
A little.
Talk to me about that head cover.
Little head cover from Andres.
Yes. Innisbrook, Copperhead, Florida.
So I think it's his golf course he plays at. He did kindly send us a head cover each.
Yes.
I think you got a 5 wood one and I got a putter. So that's gone on the putter.
That looks good.
And underneath here is something special.
What is under there, Bernie?
So, although it's a new old bag,
yes.
What's in there, this is brand spanking new, and this is the Rolls Royce of putters.
Is it?
It's the creme de la creme. It's my new best friend.
Let's hope so.
And we have a Newport Select special. So it's the 2020 version. Yep. So I'd like this one because it's a slightly smaller head. The 2018 and the previous models to me were too big, too chunky. I like the fact it's gone back to the more traditional sort of ping answer looking putter, which they originally brought out. Got it 35 grams, so reasonably heavy either side. 34 inches in length. And standard lie. Yeah, this was, and I've just got the standard grip on it.
Pistolini grip that comes with it.
So it's not been on the golf course yet.
Has it not?
To use, no.
Just carpet only? Just
carpet only. It was a 40th birthday present, so I will get this pimped up at some stage, but this is the putter I'm starting the season with. Cool. And I'm sticking all year with this putter.
I'm going to hold you to that.
All year, this putter stays in the bag.
Everybody's heard it here first. He is sticking with it for the whole year.
I think if you have the best putter, you can't blame the tool, can you?
100%. That's why I went for what I. That's why I went for my Newport too. Just stick with what you like.
Exactly.
So that's what you've got in your golf bag.
That's what's in there.
Right. What about like? Do you have a rangefinder and things?
Yeah. I mean, I would like firstly to talk about the bag. So.
Oh. Okay.
We've gone. Little so I haven't got a BMW because I can't afford one. So the closest I've got to a BMW is their golf bag. So it's fully waterproof. Nice golf bag. That's going to be my golf bag for the year.
Look, you got your keys clipped on the side. Look at that. You're not losing them, are you?
No, that's a nice little
nice touch.
Nice touch from BMW when they create the bag. Plus, when you're playing, you just rattle your bag around. That's going to upset a few people.
You will upset a few people with that, won't you?
So rangefinder you mentioned.
Yes.
I have got a Bushnell. So kindly given this one by Bushnell and yourself. A Tour V5.
Very nice.
Brilliant.
No shift edition on that?
No shift, no. Obviously I can't, tournaments I play and you can't use it.
Yep.
It's just an extra thing. I don't really use the slope system anyway, to be honest. It's got the bite on it, so it sits nicely on the buggies when we play.
Good review. You went from a very old one to that one.
I had the original one, which would be 20 years old. Still worked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But it was it was 4 times bigger than that.
Yeah, it was
heavy. Yeah. That's so light. It gives a better pickup of yardage as well. Yeah, easier to use.
And also, it was like I remember you saying to me at the time, it's like HD.
Oh yeah, it's
compared to what we had before.
Yeah, massive improvements on them. So golf ball wise,
what are we using at the moment?
So we've got a nice little marked up Pro V1X.
Yeah.
It's actually last year's version. Yeah. Mainly because I've got probably 5 or 6 dozen left, so I'll be using that this year until I run out.
And you've got mints printed on the side.
Mints printed on the side of it, and with pink spots all over it.
Very nice.
So you probably find some of them around when we start playing again.
Yeah.
Glove wise.
Anything? No,
I use my glove of choice is the Titleist Players glove.
Is it?
That's the glove I love. Yeah, I mean it was always a treat when I had these.
Yeah, it was,
when I was younger, like I would keep it as long as I can. But that.
Yeah. Well, you used to have it. You used to keep it in the packet, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Keep them in the packet; they last longer.
Yeah.
Generally, but that's a great glove. So soft, good feel, much more durable than they used to be as well. So I don't know whether they've changed slightly the leather. So that's my glove of choice this season.
Wow. Well, there you go. There's your little what's in the bag with Bernie, eh? What a treat that was for us all.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I did enjoy that. Maybe we'll do a what's in the bag number 2 at some stage.
I think you could have like 10 editions of that one.
So there you go, there's a little insight into what is in Lester's golf bag. Interesting that Lester is building on kind of emotions with his game. So going back to maybe some older clubs that he's used previously and got some really good success with. And I think that's quite an important message there, that if you find something you kind of like, you know, don't be afraid to stick with it. The new stuff coming out is not always going to improve your game. But we'd like to hear what you think about that, what's in the bag. We'd like to hear if you've got any of the products that Lester's using. Put your comments down below. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, Lester, for your time, as always. And we look forward to catching up with you again soon.
Time is money.
Time is money.